Welcome, race fans, to the Renegade Racing League here tonight at Kansas. Only one race remaining after tonight. They'll be back in 2 weeks here for the season finale at Phoenix. So this race is going to be highly important to our points leaders here to try to get a good finish. And let me tell you, the top, 12 drivers are very, very tight. Well, actually, top 11. The top 11 drivers are very tight in points. So a lot could really be on the line here tonight. Very interesting. All right, let's look at the race analytics here tonight. Coming into tonight, 88 degree track air temperature and 110 degree track temperature. That might be why it's a little tight. And 17 mile an hour wind out of the north, folks. 18. Wow, it's climbing. Wow, 19. Man, it just keeps climbing on the thing here. All right, they're doing 134 laps here tonight. That's 201 miles. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window, now they're only running 50% fuel, so we're hearing that the fuel window could be between 25 and 30 laps. And pit road speed, 45 miles an hour. All right, let's get to the points here. Dwayne Jake Miller still hanging on to the point lead, only by 2 points over Jacob Manning. So those two, man, they have been really fighting it out. Well, we've seen William Barbagellotta have a bad race last week and dropped into points, but that did put Daniel Nanny right in third place there. He was on the podium last week, 10 points back. Phil Bedford still hanging on to fourth place, 13 points behind. Brandon Barkowski fifth, 20 points back. And we got a three-way tie for sixth place here. William Barbagellotta, Lee Tankersley, and Sean Williams. And just a reminder to everybody, Wesley kind of brought up a good point before we go any further into points here. Sean Williams missed the first race of the season, or one of the races of the season, I guess, and I think he said he's going to miss thought he was going to say he was going to miss another one. But anyhow, so he's missed a race this season. If he wouldn't have missed the race, Wesley said undoubtedly he probably would have been the points leader by now. So that's pretty an interesting stat right there, that Sean Williams is running that good with these Xfinity cars. All right, Christopher Heller in ninth, 37 points back, and Brandon Dennis 10th, 38 points behind. Dwayne?
Clayton White's 11th, 41 points back. Ray Polking 12th, 79 points behind the lead. Ty Aiken is 13th, 103 points back. Kyle Hall is 14th, 111 points behind the lead. Matthew Daniels is 15th, 114 behind the lead. Nicholas Wing 16th, 115 back. Samuel Hoff is 17th, 119 back. Elliot Henderson is 18th, 126 back. Shane Posey is 19th, and he is 133 back. And running out the top 20 is Justin Benda, who is 137 points behind the lead.
Yeah, and with only one race left, it's going to be kind of tight here. I'm going to say we're probably looking at about the top 8 going to be going into in 2 weeks at Phoenix, because they will be off next week. We have the pit stall next week. Just a reminder to you there, Dwayne.
Yep.
And I think that, if I remember correctly, I do believe that is their season finale, maybe? No, I think they got one more race.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they got one more after that. I think November's, I don't know, I can't remember. We'll look at that later. But yeah, well, right now, top of the leaderboard, Jake Miller is there. Lee Tankersley second, Christopher Heller third, Jacob Manning fourth, and Bentley Glazer in fifth. So, and we've seen some good things out of Bentley. I'm glad to see Bentley running as good as he's been running over here with these guys, and doing quite well. So I don't see him in. He's not in TeamSpeak or in Discord with us, but oh, there he just popped in. Just as I said that, he popped in.
And I got to tell you, Rudy, I'm pretty impressed with this top 11 in points here. It's very rare to be this far into the season, this close to the end, and still have 11 drivers mathematically eligible for the championship.
I know.
So the top 11, none of them have been eliminated. If all it takes is for Jake Miller, Jacob Manning, Daniel Nanny, these guys to have a bad night, and you're going to see those points flip-flop. So every point is going to be critical. Getting to the pole position, bonus points for leading a lap, most laps led is 2 bonus points. If you finish the race without any incidents at all, it's 3 bonus points. So these guys are going to be focused on taking it being careful, not getting in any messes, and finishing race. Try to get his best finish possible tonight.
Yeah, very good. And yeah, we've been seeing a lot of bonus points handed out this season. Who's got the most bonus points racked up? Do you got that stat right there to you?
I do. Sean Williams has the most with 20 bonus points. That's part of the reason why he is indeed 6th in points. Lee Tankersley, tied with him in 6th, is 2nd with 16 points. And then it's a tie for 3rd most bonus points between Jacob Manning and Brandon Dennis with 15. So bonus points definitely matter here.
Yes, they do add up. You know, that's what I always say. You know, even if a guy stays out there, everybody comes to pit road and the guy stays out there just long enough to lead a lap and then come in. Sure, he may start at the back of the field, but when you're coming down to the end of the season, those bonus points really add up. And Sean Williams is showing that, him and Lee Tankersley there, with the bonus points they've racked up to put them right in there with a 3-way tie for 6th place. That's pretty impressive, because if Sean wouldn't have had them 20 bonus points, he'd be 46 points out of the lead, and it would be a lot tougher for him right now. So, you know, having a clean race adds up. Winning races, of course, that adds up. Having a top 10 finishes, it adds up. Leading a lap, you know, and so all them, man, and bonus points really rack up. And you know, he's led a lot of laps this season. He's just, it just shows. It definitely shows.
Yes, sir. And 6 of the drivers in the top 11 have yet to win a race this season. Only 5 drivers have one win. Philip Bedford is the only driver in the entire field that has multiple wins.
Wow.
So it's definitely going to be a race to see who can get that W and get the most points possible here tonight.
Right. All right, well, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay tuned.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land and unafraid, you're the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, we're back, folks. No time has come in yet. Just waiting for that first time to come in. Where we've seen, we were just discussing there while we were away, but Monty Johnson had the fastest time in practice. If you remember last week, he started on the outside of the front row last week and led the first 14 laps of the race. We're waiting to see if he can lay down another good qualifying effort here tonight. But Elliot, who was that? Elliot Henderson actually took the pole last week. And there he goes, top of the leaderboard. Oh, Jake Miller beats him. That it's going to change a lot here.
Yes, it is. And that's by 0.2 of a second. Jake Miller takes that. That's a great lap.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is, you know, I know tires seem to fall off pretty quick, but you do have to give it that one lap to kind of, or maybe 2 laps to kind of heat up. So I'm kind of expecting maybe the second lap to be a little quicker here. We'll see. Nicholas Wing takes second. And some guys we've been seeing, they're the one and done. They go one lap and they're done. That's what Jake Miller, he is done. Nicholas Wing is done. Elliot Henderson. So that's pretty much what these guys are doing. One and done.
See where Monty Johnson stacks in as he finishes his second lap.
Manning comes in. Oh, man. Bridesmaid again this week? Oh, my gosh, man. I'll tell you what, whatever Monty's got figured out in these cars, gosh, don't fix what ain't broken, right?
Right, exactly. I mean, those are from between both him and Jacob Manning. Those are fast laps here, 31.3. That's getting around here.
Yep, only 9 1,000ths of a second between them. That's pretty impressive. Brandon Dennis is on the track. Sean Williams, I'm not sure if he might be coming around for a second lap here. He's 14th quickest on board. I don't know if he's going to try. Well, okay. He had to lift out of it, almost hit the wall there. I don't think this lap's going to be as fast as maybe, but maybe not. Nope. It was actually slower. Christopher Heller comes in 5th.
Looks like got a few drivers yet to qualify. Wesley Johnson's coming around, Brandon Dennis as well. So we'll see where these guys line up.
And Phil Bedford. Well, count out Phil. Oh, boy. Looks like Sean's using the rest of qualifying time here for practice. They got a 10-minute qualifying window here, so I admire guys that do that. Maybe I'm kind of barking up the wrong tree by saying that, but I admire the guys that take that extra qualifying time. You know, you only get 2 laps, so hey, you still got 5-6 minutes of qualifying left that you can use as practice, and I think that's important that the guys are actually utilizing that. Wesley comes in 7th, Phil Bedford 8th on their first lap. Wesley done, one and done for Wes. Phil Bedford coming around for his second lap right now. Let's see if it's any quicker. He's 8th. Moved up to 7th, so he did move up ahead of Wesley.
Like Kyle Hall coming around to take his first lap here.
Samuel Hoff is done. Looks like Bentley Glazer, the only one. Did he leave the session?
No, he's here.
Okay, yeah, he's up this board there. Okay. Is he going to be the only one to not qualify? Wow.
Looks like it.
Kyle Hall comes in 21st.
So he's still got 4 minutes to get out there. He might wait till the end.
Because I don't know if they have to qualify or not. And Bentley's a good driver. He might just like the challenge of working up through the field. It's a long race here. And with only one reset and 3 green, white checkers, it could turn into be a very long race here. And maybe starting in the back might be a good call.
Well, he's going to need some help if he starts in the back because track position here is king. You have a pretty much a one groove racetrack. There you can do a little double file for the first 2 or 3 laps of a run.
Right.
But after that, the high line is where you want to be around here at both ends of the track.
Yep.
So track position, he's going to have a really good pit stop, maybe 2 tire stop, to try to gain a lot of that track position back.
Well, thinking let's see if we can maybe get, I want to get Brandon down here and find out what his thoughts are on the race here tonight. Brandon, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, what's your thoughts on the race tonight? What do you think? I know it's going to be kind of tough. Everybody's going to want to try to kind of stay on the high side, but what's your thoughts?
Yeah, what I seem to see so far is it's going to be a one groove to the top, like you were saying. I think it's going to be real tough to pass. You'll see passing in the beginning, and then I think as the run goes on, everyone's going to end up riding in a line because you're not going to be able to make the pass.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right on that because, it just seems like a lot of, pretty much most of the races that everybody does at Kansas, it's kind of a top groove race. Everybody's up there on the top where they're getting the best grip, and early passing has to be done like within the first 4 or 5 laps. And that's where it always seems to be the best racing. And then it kind of gets into being, I'm not going to say pack racing, but everybody's going to be on top of each other, single file for a lot of the race. So, but, a lot of people don't understand what this track is like. This track's unlike a lot of the other, there is some other ones in iRacing that are like this, but not as prominent as this one with that progressive banking. The higher you go up the hill, the more the banking is. It goes up in a couple degrees. I forget what it is, but a lot of people don't realize that. So that makes that high line really important. So what are you going to, you didn't really qualify all the best, 20th place.
Yeah, I didn't have a great qualifying run, but I think key here is to stay out of the wall, and if I can keep it out of the wall, I think I'll make my way up there in the top 10 at least.
All right, brother.
Yep.
That sounds good. All right, well, I'll let you go, Brandon. Good luck out there then. You were up there with Wesley and them, right?
Yes.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, very good. So far, it looks like Jacob Manning will be our pole setter, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. Unless Bentley gets out there in the next 30 seconds, which I don't foresee happening.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be Jacob Manning, which very, very deservedly so. That's a fast lap around here, a 31.382. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And him being only 2 points behind Jake Miller with 1 race left in 2 weeks at Phoenix, it's going to be very important for him to try to get the maximum amount of points that he can here tonight, and to try to get that, put a little bit of a distance on Jake Miller maybe, and kind of be a little more of a relaxed race at Phoenix in 2 weeks. So we'll see how that all goes.
Right, and don't forget, the race hasn't even started yet. He's already got 1 bonus point for the pole position.
Right. So now it's down to one point difference. All right, let's get him on the grid here. All right, Jacob Manning taking the pole with a 31.383. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Monty Johnson, again this week, starts on the outside of the front row. That's 2 weeks in a row, Dwayne. That's pretty impressive. Yes, and sir. Only by 9 1/1000ths of a second slower than Jacob Manning. That's really impressive. Jake Miller will start third. That's our points leader. Skylar Carnes in fourth. Christopher Heller starting 5th. William Barbagelata, 6th place. Bill Bedford in 7th. Wesley Johnson starting 8th. Lee Tankersley 9th. And Nicholas Wing 10th. Dwayne?
Elliot Henderson will start 11th. Daniel Nanny 12th. Nicholas Martin will roll off 13th. Brandon Barkowski 14th. Clayton White 15th. 16th is going to be Justin Benda. Sean Williams 17th. Nathan Nixon 18th. 19th is Ray Polking. And Brandon Dennis is going to round out the top 20. Kyle Hall is going to start 21st. Ron Holmes 22nd. Peter Akamano 23rd. Matt Daniels 24th. 25th is Samuel Hoff. And the only driver not to take qualifying time, Bentley Glazer, is going to start 26th.
All right, not a bad size field. I think that's
No.
a pretty good size field.
Yes, sir.
I know they had, I don't know, he may be watching tonight, but Tommy Gossett had asked me about joining this league to get, he wanted to know who to get a hold of, and I told him to get a hold of Brandon Dennis. So I don't know if Tommy is watching tonight. I talked to Brandon. Brandon said that he was going to look at it, and you know, that's up to him. So I'm out of that. I'm out of that part. Not my league. All right, here we go. Rolling out. And it looks like Jacob Manning is maybe going to take the high side on this start. Not a bad decision. Not a bad decision, Dwayne.
No. That's essentially where you're going to be running here all night. So
Yeah.
we'll start there and see what happens. Now, you still got to be careful on a restart. You want to make sure you get a good jump, because for the first couple laps, the low line can make passes. So
Right.
see if he can hang on to that lead.
All right, here we go. 134 laps, 1 reset, 3 green, white checkers if they need them. Jake Miller, our points leader. Jacob Manning, second in points, 2 points back, as I got the pole. And here we go. Pace cars in. And there's the green. We're underway. Green, green, green. I think that was a good call, Jacob Manning, starting on that high side. He got to really get a good launch off the line. And wow, look at that, right down on the bottom. Monty Johnson, wow. Remember last week he took the point and led the first 14 laps of that race?
Yes, sir. But Jacob Manning got the run on the high side and was able to maintain.
Skylar Carnes goes into third.
And we're 3 wide back in the back.
Oh boy. Oh my, yeah, I see it. Oh, good job by these guys. Sean Williams now up to 14th, picking up 3 positions already. It's going to be important that these guys try to do that right out of the gate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's Wesley Johnson. What the heck happened to Wesley there? Let's go back and take a look at this. I don't know if there maybe was some contact or...
Yes, they're coming out of turn 2. This happened all the way back in turn 2. Ended up an incident in turn 3.
Oh, yes, right there. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
And then that's going to keep coming down. He's going to try to save it, but he's going to end up spinning into 3 and slide up on the track right back in front of the field.
Yep. Well, it looked like William Barbagelata may have got into the wall there. Let me go back here and look at this from a different angle. That's what it kind of looked like to me. I know Wesley was right up there very close to William, but it looked to me like, William. Oh, you know what? I guess they made contact right there. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, it's like coming off the corner. Gelada got a little loose, got down into Wesley there, and that kind of knocked him down. And if you go a little further down, you'll see the wreck happen in turn 3 where he slides back up on the track right in front of
Yep.
the 28.
Well, that'll be a reset, I'm sure, because if he's going to have that kind of damage on him, yeah, it looked like he was trying to get it under control. Almost had it too. He's steering into the turn, but it looks like he never locked up the brakes or slowed up or anything. He just kept his foot in it and right it back up onto the track in front of the 28. Oh, man, actually put him into the wall there a little bit.
Yeah, the 28 to 37 both get into the wall,
Yep.
and then he slides right down in front of Barkowski.
Yeah. Well, Brandon Barkowski actually T-boned him right there. Wow.
Yeah, and right behind him, Sean Williams gets tagged trying to woe up from the 42 of Nicholas Martin, tags him, and he goes around.
Well, who can we talk to real quick here? Yeah. I would have swore I'd seen him in here. Nathan Nixon. I guess he ain't in here. Oh, there he is. Looking right at him. Well, let's get him down here and talk to him, Wayne. Or Dwayne,
Okay.
excuse me.
That's
You
all
want
right.
to talk to him?
Sure.
There he is.
Nicholas, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy? Nathan Nixon?
Yes, I do.
Well, it started out an interesting race. Saw a little bit of 3 wide further in the back. Was a little crazy issue that brought out the caution. But what are you seeing from your point of view right now?
Seeing a lot of people fighting to get up to the top. I think it was the 9 that I let him kind of squeeze in there before that wreck, and there's a lot of fighting for the real estate up top. But so far, I think we'll probably calm down here soon, or at least I hope we do.
All right. Well, we'll let you get back to it since we're getting ready to go green, and good luck out there.
Very much.
All right. Get him going, Dwayne.
All right. Manning choosing the inside lane this time. This will be interesting. So pace car ducks off. Manning's going to bring him around to the restart zone here.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. We're back underway at Kansas Speedway. And looks like he gets a good shot off. We'll see if he can get back up to that high line.
I'm really kind of surprised that he decided to start on the low line there, but well, he's doing all right, I guess.
Yes, sir.
must
And
know-
meanwhile,
yeah.
Skylar Carnes gets by Monty Johnson.
Yep. Yeah, these guys know more about it than I do. Well, it looks like the top 13 stayed out, but everybody from 14th back did pit. Wesley Johnson, wow, just took him 3 wide back here and passed him on the outside. Good Lord, he is coming quick.
Yes, sir. And they're still 3 wide back here. Samuel Hoff was 3 wide for just a second, decided to back out of it.
Yep. Some of these
we're
guys
single.
with newer tires on them now, you know, they can pass on the bottom for a couple of laps till they start getting that little bit of wear. Wow, look
Back
at this. Skylar Carnes is just all over Jacob Manning right now.
Yeah, he was not letting him get away. And look at this. Jake Miller to the outside of Monty Johnson squeezes it in
Yeah.
there.
And he's going to wind up getting that position from Monty.
Yes, he
Monty's going to have
is.
to fall in behind. So, yeah, I just don't think right now is the time for these guys. They've got about 8 laps on the tires, so that newness
Look
is
at
kind of wore
Skylar
off.
Carnes. Battle for the lead. He gets
Uh-oh.
it from the low line.
Oh, my.
And that stacks him up.
That's impressive. And Monty Johnson to the bottom. And he's going to get second. Maybe, maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, you need the whole track for that bottom. Like from
Yep.
you have to clear the guy halfway through the corner if you're going to make that pass on the bottom. Because
Yep.
if you're coming off the corner side by side, you need the full track to get that bite off from the low line. And we got a wreck.
Caution, yellow flag.
Uh-oh.
Nathan Nixon, we were just talking to him.
Oh, no.
Looks like like Peter Acamano was on the bottom line, and as I was talking about, you need the whole track for the bottom line to work because you need to go from the bottom of the track up to the wall, and it looks like Acamano just slid up the track right into him.
Oh yeah, right there. Yep. Oh my gosh. And it's he actually kind of doors him a little bit right there. The 59 gets into the back. Both of them gonna have serious damage.
Brandon Dennis gets some front end damage from that as well.
Boy, we may see more resets being used. Brandon, yeah, he had to go down across the grass to try to miss the rest of that, but good job. Well, they're coming to pit road here now. Brandon Dennis is coming in. But Skylar Carnes leading the race. Very good. Get him up here and talk to him. Skylar Carnes, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, you're leading the race here, brother. Man, nice pass there on Jacob Manning for the lead. What's the car feeling like, and do you feel like you might have a shot at pulling out a win here tonight?
I think I do. I've ran this in another league. I definitely know the top line is the fastest way around. The restarts, you can do the bottom because that bottom's going to get a slider going in the one. But you got to be careful because if you time it wrong, you're going to have a huge run by the car behind you, and they'll just do the same thing going into 3 and 4. And, I sort of did that on Jacob. I knew, hey, I had the run on the backstretch. I'm going to carry a lot more speed going into it. He's going to be up against the wall. He's not going to have enough wiggle room. Try to pinch him up there a little bit more to where he can't come down, get that run off, and I knew I got him up there. And that's when I took the lead.
Well, that's a pretty impressive strategy that you just played on them right there because, with him and Jake Miller battling for this championship and those two running second and third now, and you get the win away from them, hey, that's stealing points away from them. That's good.
It is true. Yeah, I'm nowhere near it, though. This is only my 3rd start here in the league.
Yeah.
Kind of want to help Jacob out since he's my teammate, but, we all want to win. Yeah. So if I get the chance to win it tonight, that's what I plan on doing.
True. All right, well, we'll let you go then, Skylar. Enjoy yourself, and good luck.
Well, thank you. You too, boys.
All right. Helping out his teammate.
Yes, sir.
Start on the high side. I think that's a good choice. I think Jacob Manning should have done that on that last restart, too. I mean, when he started the race on the high side, that should have been an inclination to him right there, that how good that worked out. And maybe duplicated that on that restart, but he didn't, and it still worked out.
Right. Well, let me give you an update on your buddy Bentley Glazer. Started last on the field. He stayed out that first caution and worked his way up to 10th. He pitted this time and is now going to restart 16th, but he's going to have one of the freshest set of tires out there.
Oh man, very nice, very nice. Yeah, Bentley, he's a good racer, man. Good racer. All right, here we go, folks. Restarting on lap 13. Pace car heads in. Skylar Carnes takes the green flag. We're off and going here. Green flag.
And we're already 3 wide in the back, Rudy. He backed out of it, though.
Yep, you act surprised.
Well.
Well, some of these guys have already used their one reset, Dwayne, so, they don't want to push their luck. Brandon Borkowski, we got one into the wall. Nicholas Martin.
And everybody stacked up trying to get by him.
Oh, man, look at this. Ay. Oh.
And they're still not done sorting it out.
Golly, man. Figure it out, guys. Figure it out. Wow. That was crazy. Wesley Johnson back here, 19th. Oh, very good. William Barbagelata now in 10th. Right behind Peter Acumano. Yep. I remember asking him last week how you pronounce that, and he said Acumano. So, very good. Elliot Henderson, our pole sitter last week, was not the pole sitter this week. But still running good.
Yep. Yeah, he actually started 11th and has worked himself up to 8th. So he's making his way through the field.
Yep. Go Bedford, right where he started. And look at how stacked up they are right here. Some contact between a couple of drivers right there.
And Justin Benda just went through the grass, Rudy. He hit the wall coming off force, slide him down through the grass. He's recovered, so no caution's going to come out, but he is falling all the way back into he's the last one on the lead lap right now.
Good night.
In 24th.
And somehow Brandon Dennis is 2 laps down, and I'm not sure. He must have sat on pit road to get damage fixed up or something. But Skylar Kearns putting some distance on Jacob Manning.
3 wide at the line. Ray Polking, William Barbachelata, and Bentley Glazer.
Oh, yeah.
Bentley's
Here we go.
coming out ahead on this. Kyle Hall now still 3 wide behind him.
Good night.
And this is for 17th, Rudy.
11th. They haven't crossed the line. That probably hasn't updated on yours yet.
Right. Yep. You're right.
Oh, went into the wall.
And he recovers.
Yeah, I think that was William Barbachelata got into the wall there. Yeah, he let Brandon Barkowski by. Now here comes Matt Daniels by on the low line. So that really knocked the momentum out of Barbachelata's car a lot right there.
Yes, sir.
Dang. Monty Johnson, Elliot Henderson. Elliot's picked up some spots there. Jacob Manning trying to run down his teammate, Skylar Carnes. Looking strong, though. Guys, they look very strong out here right now. Christopher Heller in 4th. You see him riding that high line right there, folks. That's where the grip is. And I, like, again, not to repeat myself, but going back to what I was saying at the beginning of the race, where this is a progressive bank track, where the higher you go up toward that outside wall, the more the angle becomes more prominent. And that's where you'll see the guys up there a lot, looking for the best grip that they can find, saving a little bit of tires. But that's why this track is so difficult to pass.
Oh, Wesley Johnson just got run into the wall.
Uh-oh.
Looks like he ran into the back of Daniel Hoff and got him right up into the wall.
And he's got serious damage on that car now.
Yes, sir.
And I think he might have already used his reset. I don't know that for a fact, but I think he was involved in that first accident. I hope he didn't. I hope he's got a reset left. Nope, he just took it behind the wall.
Yes, he did.
Oh, man. I hope maybe he'll come up to the booth with us. Come on, Wesley, come up to the booth with
Yellow
us.
flag is out.
Oh, we got a yellow. Lee Tankersley, I guess it is.
Looks like he got into Wesley Johnson.
Oh, no.
I don't know what happened there. Johnson, it looks like he just slammed on the brakes and to get out to leave the race. Tankersley had nowhere to go. Tankersley committed to that bottom apron there and just had nowhere to go. Yes, sir. That is the caution.
Oh my gosh, he clobbered him.
Yeah, and you think Tankersley may have been able to do something there. He really couldn't. He committed to that apron and got all the way down near the grass. So by the time he sees him check up there, he's just committed. He can't jerk the wheel or he's going to wreck being on the flat apron there. So he really had nowhere to go. And it looks like everybody's on pit road, Rudy. Clayton White, the only car to stay out.
Everybody come to pit road, but yeah, Clayton White staying out.
Yes, sir.
He still hasn't led a lap yet. Technically, he'll have to go around one more time. Tankersley stays out. Wesley or Brandon, of course, wants to stay out to get one of his laps back. So I don't know if he may be the way by there because he wasn't involved in it. And if he does get the way by, he may be back on the lead lap here. I'm not sure how that works out, but yeah. We'll wait and see here how this is going to go. Clayton staying out.
And Brandon Barkowski, a 2-tire stop gets him up to 4th.
Nice. Brandon Dennis is coming to pit road. Okay. Oh, I guess Wesley didn't want to come down to the booth with us. No. Nope. I messaged him, but he left. So I guess he didn't want to come down.
Yeah, that looked like a rage quit, Rudy.
Yeah, sure he wasn't too happy about it. So.
I'm not gonna say this, guys.
Oh, there's Wes.
There he is.
I'm just way too pissed off to even want to be anywhere near it.
Okay. I got you, buddy. All right, so Clayton White, Nicholas Wing, they stayed out. Clayton White's got 12 laps on his tires already. I think Nicholas Wing just did a drive-through. Yeah, he didn't even stop. He just did a drive-through.
Yeah.
Brandon Barkowski's going to have the freshest tires, but like you said, he either only took 2 tires or he didn't take any tires.
Yeah, he was only on pit road for 3 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, Nicholas Wing's coming in. Okay. I don't know if that was a good call for Clayton White to stay out there with 12-lap-old tires, knowing everybody behind him has pitted.
Yeah, I think he did it just as a points move, try to get that bonus point.
Yeah.
But he's definitely going to have to hope for a short caution or a quick caution to come out to help him maintain that track position.
Right. Well, get him going here, Wayne.
Will do.
D. Wayne. I was supposed to call him Wayne last night, and then now tonight I got D. Wayne. It's tough for my old mind to wrap around. Well, he's doing good here by starting on the bottom because he's going to be able to get Barkowski should be able to get a run on the outside. He'll probably grab the lap lead here.
Yeah. All right, pace car ducks off.
Green flag.
Green is
flag.
out. We're back underway at Kansas.
Oh, Clayton White held him off that time.
Yes, sir. Looks like Barkowski spun his tires, and now we're almost 3 wide for second.
Oh my gosh! And Skylar Carnes went around the outside.
Yes, sir. Look at the field behind him stacked up with those 2 old tires in front of him.
Yep, Clayton White's
3
going
wide
backwards.
for 4th.
Oh my gosh!
You know, you usually at all other tracks, you'll see guys go backwards on the outside line. Here, it's the complete opposite.
What is this, Talladega?
It looks like it. 3 wide
Yeah.
still.
They're stacked right up on top of each other. Look at Sean Williams is up into the mix now, coming from 17th. Oh my goodness.
And Rudy, we were almost 4 wide with Sean Williams there for a second.
Yeah, I know it. That's insane. These guys do know it's a 134 lap race, right? They do know that?
As far as I'm aware.
Wow. They're acting like this is the last lap.
Yeah.
Phil Bedford now finds himself all the way back in 14th. He's battling for this championship, so it's very important that he has a good finisher tonight. He comes in 13 points behind Jake Miller, Jacob Manning, and Daniel Nanny. So he's definitely got to really pound it right tonight here. Daniel Nanny is now up to 4th.
Yes, sir. And Barkowski's back to 6th. Those 2 tires not working out for him. Plus, if you look at the nose of his car, he didn't come in and get that fixed from that first caution when he got into Johnson there. So it's he's still got his reset, but right now he's hurting.
And they're going 3 wide here. Barbagelata to his inside. Everybody's able to get by him easily here. Oh, man, it's getting awful tight right there. Peter Acumano put the pressure on him a little. And here comes Bedford to the inside. Easily takes that position away. And it's going to get by Barkowski. Maybe not right in that corner, but probably in the next corner. Acumano doing a little... Oh, into the wall he goes. Wow, he better get a hold of that thing, man. He's like all over the place.
Yes, sir. I saw that. That was crazy.
Man, I'm telling you, Samuel Hoff, 15th.
Matt Daniels taking advantage of Samuel Hoff having some issues coming off the corner.
Yes. All right, back up front. Lead is continuing here with Skylar Carnes in the lead, folks. Great stuff going on right now. Great racing. Christopher Heller and Monty Johnson. Monty started on the outside of the front row for the 2nd week in a row. Was the bridesmaid. Not where he wants to be. He wants to be the bride, right?
Right, absolutely. Right now, the biggest battle on the track is for 14th and between 13th and 14th here.
Acumano gets around Barkowski. Next will be Justin Benda. Oh, a little bump there by Barkowski. Wow. Benda takes it to the bottom.
Yeah, he's going to get 1. He almost got 2 positions out of that.
Yeah.
And look at Lee Tankersley coming back on the inside.
Yes, sir. Lee comes into tonight 7th in the points. He's only 26 points back, tied with William Barbagelata and Sean Williams, actually for 6th. The 3 of them are tied for 6th place. So he's in an important race here tonight. They've got to get themselves in the in the grasp of that top spot.
Yes, sir. And Daniel Nanny just had a moment with Jake Miller. They got together coming out of 4 and nearly took each other out, but they saved it.
Again, it kind of took the momentum out of Daniel Nanny's car there just a little. Falls back to 6th place. Elliot Henderson all over his bumper.
And how about Bentley Glazer, now up to 8th?
Yep, he's coming. From 26, dead last on the field. Are you seeing what I'm saying about Bentley Glazer?
Yes, sir.
Good
and
racer.
He's done it the way I said he was going to have to do it. Pit strategy. He stayed out with one of those pit stops, took 2 tires on one of them. So he is using that to his advantage as well as speed here and getting through the field.
Yeah, it's one of the only ways you're going to advance in here. You've got to play on a different strategy than a lot of people and try different things out there because it is so hard to pass here. Everybody running single file. So you've got to outsmart them in pit or out, coming off a pit road and trying different things. You've got to outsmart everybody. So he's doing a great job of it. Christopher Heller now into 3rd. This is kind of the point of the race where it just kind of becomes a stalemate, everybody's just riding right now. We're probably about 10 laps away from the next round of pit stops, 10 or 11. All right, Monty Johnson clears Christopher Heller. And now here comes Jake Miller. And they're going to go 3 wide. Oh, you got to be kidding me. No. No.
This is not going to end well for somebody.
Oh, man, Christopher Heller, he sees what's going on, almost gets into Daniel Nanny. And Heller's going to lose a lot of positions on that.
Yes, sir. He's going to go from third all the way back to fifth. Or seventh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Seventh.
Man, that cost him dearly. Well, I just wanted to say, just keep your eye on Justin Benda. He's been making some moves out here tonight. He is in that right in that high line. Kyle Hall, Matt Daniels, these guys battling really hard back here for 14th. Mid-pack is where we usually see the good racing, right?
Yes, sir. They're showing it off again tonight.
Jamie Hoff into 16th after starting 25th, almost dead last.
And I tell you who is in a bit of a bind here. Brandon Barkuski. He's fighting with Ron Holmes just to try to keep himself in the top 20.
Yep.
And he's going to lose that battle. 2 tires not working out for him this time.
No, pretty much everybody from second on back has passed him after that restart. So yeah,
Yes,
2
sir.
tires was not the answer here.
And if you look, Rudy, right behind him, Clayton White and Nicholas Wing, they also took 2 tires on that pit stop. All 3 of them are back here in the back. 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So these guys, I guarantee you that we won't see another 2-tire stop tonight, at least out of them.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nathan Nixon's not far from going a lap down. He's running about maybe 2.5 seconds ahead of the leaders right now.
Sure, and he's got damage on that rear end. So I don't know if he's saving his reset, but at this point, when he gets back in, he better use it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just ahead of the leaders here.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting down out of the way here.
Oh, the
he's
leader,
into the
Skylar
wall.
Carnes. Yep.
And Manning there to pounce. They're side by side. It's going to be a drag race down into 3.
And it looks like maybe Manning might get this going into the turn. I don't know. Oh, he launches up the hill into Skylar.
And Skylar is back in the wall.
Bump and run. There you go.
Man.
Unbelievable. So Manning leads that
And
lap.
Clayton White has had enough. He's on pit road. He wants those fresh tires.
Oh, yeah. Don't blame him. Well, they put Nathan Nixon a lap down. So we've got Nathan Nixon 1 lap down. Clayton White 1 lap down. He's coming off pit road now. He'll probably go 2 laps down. And Brandon Dennis 2 laps down. Wesley Johnson out of the race. But everybody else from first to 22nd still on the lead lap.
Now, the best thing Skylar Carnes can do right now is just try to calm down, because after an incident like that, especially when you feel like the guy below you might have roughed you up a little bit, you just got to let it go. Focus on your next pit stop. That's when you're going to be able to try to get by him, because right now, if you race mad, you're going to make more mistakes.
True. That is true. Very, very true. Yes, sir. Monty Johnson looking there. Daniel Nanny started 12th place. Played the pit game there a little bit. Got himself into 4th.
Brandon Barkuski has had enough. He's bringing his car down to pit road for 4 tires.
Oh, yeah. Well, he I don't know if he did 2 tires or if he did just a fuel-only stop, but he's had enough. I can't say I blame him. Well, these guys should be coming in here in the next 3 to 5 laps, I would say. Most of the leaders, maybe 6 laps.
Actually, looks like monkey see, monkey do. We now have Christopher Heller and Phil Bedford on pit road.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Who was that? Ron, who was that? Let me see. We had Nicholas Martin he came to pit road, locked him up, slid him sideways, but was still able to make the commitment cone. So at least he doesn't get a penalty for that. But yeah, he was all but wrecked coming to pit road.
Unbelievable. That's what costs you a race out there, just making mistakes like that, you know?
Sir. So we'll see if this kind of forces these other guys' hand who are not at the end of the pit run. But if this turns into a fuel mileage race, these guys who are stopping now, they have the advantage for sure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. If Monty Johnson was any close to Skylar Carnes, he'd be camped out right in his trunk. He is really keeping the pressure on Skylar really bad right now. And I'm just kind of wondering if Skylar, maybe that tick of damage he has there from hitting the wall might have slowed him up a little bit. He'll definitely have to get that looked at when he comes to pit road.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he uses his reset here.
Yeah. All right.
And this has indeed, these guys in the back pitting has forces everybody's hand. A couple guys just came on the radio saying they were pitting.
Yeah, I look for the leaders to come in here in the next lap or two. I really do. They probably have it mapped out when they really want to come to pit road.
Right.
Now, Jacob Manning is dropping it down. Is he coming in? I do believe he is. Yes.
Yep.
And
Skylar Carnes as well. Monty Johnson.
Yep.
Everybody's coming to pit road.
Oh, man. Lock them up. Yeah, be careful there, guys. Wow. Well, they give Daniel Nanny the lead, so he gets a bonus point for taking the lead. And we should be seeing him, Elliot Henderson, Bentley Glazer, Sean Williams, Matt Daniels, Peter Acamano, Justin Benda, and Samuel Hoff all coming in next. They'll be the next ones to come into pit road. I think Daniel wants to make sure that he did get that lap led, so he's going to just throw one more down there just for a little added security. Make sure he does get that bonus point. Very important to get that bonus point for him. He's 10 points out of the point lead right now, and we'll just make that 9 now.
And Manning does win the race off pit road.
No surprise there, but they are a lap down. And let's see. Yeah. Oh, here comes Daniel Nanny. He's coming in. Well, that leaves Bentley Glazer out there. He's going to lead a lap. Gosh, he's got to come to pit road like real quick. How about Sean Williams? Now, it's going to be important for Sean to lead a lap to get that bonus point too, because with him being tied for sixth place there with William Barbagelata and Lee Tankersley, they have not led a lap yet today. And if he can get that bonus point, that definitely gives him an edge over those two.
Right.
So I'm thinking he may stay out. Nope, he's coming in.
Yeah, I believe he just ran out of fuel already.
Him and Bentley Glazer both coming to pit road. Awesome. Well, that's eventually going to give Christopher Heller the lead. Him and Phil Bedford, they're pitted just about 3 or 4 laps earlier than Jacob Manning and them, so that gave them that little extra added security to be ahead of them guys.
Yes, sir. Look at think about this, Rudy. When they went into the pits, they were about 3 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah.
And now, as they come out of it, Christopher Heller is about 3 seconds ahead of Jacob Manning.
Yep.
So just that little bit, those fresher tires allowed him to get that track position. So that's why I said those guys who had pitted then, they were in the advantage, and they just proved it.
Well, Christopher Heller's coming around to lead his first lap of the race. He's 9th in the points, 37 points behind the point leader, but Make that 36 now. He just took one off of that.
Yes, sir.
Job. Bedford now almost 2 seconds behind him, and Jacob Manning almost 2 seconds behind Phil Bedford.
Yes, sir. Jacob Manning 4 seconds behind the leader, and that's you saw it wasn't many laps. It was only 3 laps difference, but that's 4 seconds on the track that Christopher Heller made up.
Yep.
Just by taking fresher tires.
You bet. Bedford's closing the gap a little bit. He's down to 1.8 seconds. Looking good though. Phil's looking pretty good. He could really use a win here. A win would really put him in the driver's seat right now in the points going into 2 weeks from tonight at Phoenix. Folks, you want to make sure you tune in for that. 2 weeks from tonight, they'll be here at Phoenix for the season finale. See who the champion's going to be. Right now with the top 11 in points, it's just unbelievable how close these guys are. After as many races as they went through this season, it's just unbelievable.
And Rudy, speaking of our top 10, Brandon Dennis, 10th in points coming in here tonight. He just took it behind the wall. He's out.
Oh, no. Too many laps down, probably. And Skylar Karn. So these guys, they're not really picking up a whole lot of room on the leader right now. Maybe a couple hundredths or something, but
Peter Acamano going through the grass.
Oh.
Looks like he got really tight coming off turn 4, smacked the wall, and sent him down through the grass. But he recovered nicely, got back onto the track, and we're still under green.
Ron Holmes behind him. And don't look like he's going to be able to do anything with Peter Acamano right now. Acamano got it. He got to go back going. So good deal.
And right now, the closest battle up front is for 5th place between Monty Johnson and William Barbagelata.
Am I seeing this right? Jake Miller a lap down. There must have been a pit. There was a pit penalty or something there.
I'll go back and take a look.
Oh, or he sat there and got damage fixed up or something. He had an extra long pit stop. So that put him a lap down.
Clayton White back on pit road.
Well, Phil Bedford got company now. Jacob Manning.
Oh, yes, sir. Jake Miller did get a penalty coming to pit road. Looks like speeding on their pits.
Oh, that's going to hurt. And that was our points leader, too. So that kind of makes Jacob Manning a little more relieved right now. I mean, he's still got a lot of race to go here. We're not even at the halfway point. So Jake Miller could make that ground up easily. He is the first car a lap down. So if a caution come out, he would be the way by right now, as long as he's not involved in the wreck. Skylar Karn. Oh, and he gets turned. There's a caution.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, he just got turned by Phil Bedford.
I saw that. Looks like he was.
I don't think that was intentional. He got a little bit too close there. I'm trying to go back here and watch this. You'll see here in just a second. He gets a little too close up to the wall, and there was really no place for Phil Bedford to go. Oh, I didn't just stop that. Yeah, he kind of washed up into Phil Bedford right there. Phil was almost up against the wall, so it's really not Phil's fault.
Right.
Skylar kind of washed up in front of him.
This is a break for Jake Miller. You were just saying he needed a caution to get back on pit road or get back on the lead lap. And look, there it is.
Yep.
Everybody's coming down pit road. No surprise.
He'll probably want to pit too, but right now the most important thing to do for him is to get that lap back, So we'll keep an eye on. Yeah, he's going to stay out here. Maybe we can talk to him real quick here. Here. Jake Miller, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
What happened to you there, brother? Did you have a penalty on pit road to put you a lap down?
I guess I wasn't under the cone, but I think I was, but iRacing gave me a 40-second penalty.
Oh. Okay, so now you're back on the lead lap. Well, you're going to be at the tail end of the lead lap. If you can get in and out of pit road quick, I'm going to wait till you stop. So now, can you make up that ground that you've lost?
Yes, I think I can because we got another half of the race to go, and that is definitely a top 5 car, so I think I'll be
Right.
okay.
Okay. Well, did you learn anything?
It's a lot easier to drive when you have a reference point in front of you.
True. This is true. Yeah. I get that part. Well, okay. Well, we'll let you go then, I guess, and wish you the best of luck out there, Jake. Get back on. You're back on the lead lap at the tail end, but I'm sure you can make up the ground.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right. So, Christopher Heller. And we got a couple of 2 tire changes there, or possibly only fuel, maybe. Sean Williams and Bentley Glazer.
Yeah, I don't think they were taking notes from earlier in the race. I don't know how well this is going to work for them.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I know it was a gamble for track position, and if they get a quick caution, as long as they're not in it, it'll be a win for them. But the way, these are a good set of drivers. You can't always count on that quick caution coming out.
True.
This could definitely backfire on them. Now, good news for Skylar Carnes. He did not use his reset when he and Jake Miller got together earlier. So he now has a new car. He has now had to use that reset, and he's back out there with a fresh car and in 11th.
That's great. Great news right there. Because he definitely had a good car, man. I think he was probably one of the fastest guys out there for sure.
Yes.
Well, Nicholas Wing and Samuel Hoff and Clayton White get back on the lead lap. So we're back to 23 cars on the lead lap now. Nathan Nixon, the only one that is 2 laps down.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Oh.
And Rudy, just a quick update. Jacob Manning overshot his pit stall, and that's why he's in 5th right now.
Oh, well, that happens.
Yes, sir.
Gosh, we see that so many times, That's where races are won or lost, is on pit road 90% of the time, I'm telling you. He'll be all right, though. He'll get back to the front.
Yep. Christopher Heller choosing the bottom line for this restart.
Yep. Sean Williams, Bentley Glazer, Monty Johnson, Jacob Manning, William Barbagelata, Phil Bedford, Lee Tankers, Daniel Nanny, and Elliot Henderson. Your top 10 on this restart.
And the lights are out. We're going back out.
Get them going.
All right. Right now, of the 26 drivers who started the race, we still have 24 in, and 23 of those are on the lead lap. Only Nathan Nixon is 2 laps down, but he's still running. go. Pace car ducks off. Christopher Heller is going to bring Sean Williams down to the restart zone. He gets an early
Green
jump.
flag,
Green
green
flag
flag.
is out. We're back underway at Kansas Speedway. And right now, Sean Williams is under fire from Bentley Glazer trying to take the position. And with Sean Williams having some rear end damage, Bentley's going to get by him and bring Monty Johnson with him into the picture here. Williams fights back on the
Yellow
outside.
flag
We
is
got
out.
another caution,
Oh,
Rudy.
man. Back in the back here, Ron Holmes and Jake
Miller's
Miller
in there.
and Clayton White. Oh, man, let's go back and see what happened here between these guys.
Looks like Jake Miller came. He had a run on the outside line. Ron Holmes just trying to didn't even. I don't know if Ron knew he was out there or not, but just came back up the track trying to
Oh,
use all
man.
the track he could and just got into him.
Oh, man, tough break for Jake Miller. He's going to have some damage.
Just got back on the lead lap.
Yeah, no kidding. Boy, he did not need this. A good stop there. He kept it off the wall.
Yeah, he definitely kept it off the wall. He's got a little bit of damage. If he's got a reset, he's going to want to use it here. That's significant damage in both the front and the rear.
Right, I can see it on the front here. Yeah, that is the... Yep. Oh, my, yeah. That is quite a bit of damage.
Bentley Glazer gives up second place to come down pit road. Elliot Henderson, Brandon Barkuski, and Nicholas Wing. So only a few drivers electing to come down pit road this time. Now this is going to put them on a different strategy from our leaders.
Let's get old Sean Williams down here. Sean?
Hey there, Rudy Cummins.
Hey, tell us about that last pit stop. Was it a fuel-only pit stop, or did you change right sides, or what?
I just took fuel. And that lap 2 wreck, I slid on my tires because I got ARC'd. So I had to take an extra set of tires early. So I figured that was a good time there to save an extra set.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you've been pretty fast, Sean. Come from 17th up to 3rd. And, you know, a little bit of a stat there. We were talking to Wesley before the race tonight, and he said that being you only missed one race here tonight, if you wouldn't have missed that one race, you would have probably been the points leader by now.
Well, I missed 2, but I think a drop week took care of.
Yeah. So, but one race not counted.
Yeah, I'm actually just kind of surprised because I thought I'd be doing better tonight, but this setup is so tight, like it's crazy.
Yeah. So where do you go to from here then? You think you can maybe pull out a top 5?
I'm gonna try. I don't know. I guess it really depends on if we get another long stretch like we had before, because these guys behind me, they're all on tires, and those are probably going to prevail. So I don't know. I need the caution to fall our way here.
Well, you're just reaching the halfway mark, so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah. Is this going to nighttime?
Huh?
Is this race going into nighttime?
No, it shouldn't.
No? Okay. All right, Sean, I'll let you go then, buddy. All right, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Where were you at? Renegade Racing Room?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Well, by the sound of it, Rudy, he may not even realize he's got rear end damage.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, the car doesn't seem to be affecting the speed so far.
Right.
But, you know, the longer the green flag laps go here, the more telltale that will be.
Yeah, not to mention these guys behind him have fresh tires. So after giving up second place, Bentley Glazer is going to restart in 19th, but he's the first guy with the freshest tires. And it looks like a couple other guys are getting themselves off of the same strategy as the leaders. Elliot Henderson, Brandon Barkuski, Clayton White have come down pit road to top off. So it looks like these guys are planning for it to go green the rest of the way, Rudy. because at this point, they still have 2 more stops after this.
Right, yeah. We're going to have 64 to go when we get the green flag. 70 down, 64 to go. Watching Daniel Nanny and Phil Bedford. Lee Tankersley, he's coming along pretty good after being involved in that one fender bender there early in the race, but he come out of it okay. He's back up into 8th place on this restart. Here we go.
And right now, Rudy, the magic lap is 56 to go.
Okay.
If they can get to 56 to go and pit, they'll have 1 more stop left.
All right. Pace car heads in. Christopher Heller in command of this restart.
Green flag, green
Green
flag.
flag's in the air. Kind of caught Bonnie Johnson sleeping a little bit there, didn't they?
They did.
Man, what the heck? When and one thing I did want to kind of note here, watch Jacob Manning, because he knows that Jake Miller is way back in the field. So Jacob Manning in really looking at trying to get a win out of this, or at least finish well ahead of Jake Miller. So we're going to keep an eye on Jacob Manning right now. Well, Sean Williams is going to get past. So the tires are starting to show right now the power that's behind these cars.
Yes, sir.
Sean just went back to 5th place. So Bedford coming up on him next. Him and William Barbagelata. And Barbagelata pulls out.
Oh, we got a battle for the lead, Rudy.
Oh, Monty Johnson. Yeah, go get him, Monty. Wow, side by side. Oh, my gosh, that was so close.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Good effort.
Yes, sir. And they're not done yet. They're going to go at it again.
Oh, yeah, he's taking a look here again, I think. Christopher's got the line right now, but if Monty's going to do it, he's got to do it early, and he's already actually waited a little bit too long to make that pass. He's going to have to really get a run. Like you said, he's going to have to be past them about halfway through the corner, and that's just not happening right now.
Yeah, no. Plus, if they get to racing too hard this early in the run, they're going to burn their tires.
Yep, very much so. And Jacob Manning and Daniel Nanny will take advantage of that situation. Skylar Carnes coming back up through the field here. He led 31 laps earlier in the race. He wants to get back to the front. And I'm going to say this, clean air is going to be a key factor here tonight too. So getting to the front and getting away from everybody, that's going to be very important.
Yes, it is.
Skylar Carnes to the outside of Phil Bedford, if he can make it stick up there. And he does. And Tankersley coming right along with him. Barbagelata getting by Sean Williams. Sean's going backwards quick.
Yes, sir. Those old tires are showing their age now, as these guys are they're gonna get by him now.
Yep.
And Jacob Manning in danger of losing a position from Daniel Nanny.
Oh man, close right there. Almost made contact.
Oh, we got a car through the grass. Nicholas Wing goes around.
Ooh, no caution. Oh man. We'll get it going though.
Got into it with Kyle Hall going down the front stretch. I'm surprised the caution didn't come on that, because they spun out in front of a couple guys. Kyle Hall gets it going and saves it, but Wing gets the worst of that, goes down through the grass. No caution. We're still green though.
Oh, we've had 5 cautions tonight. 58 to go. 8 different lead changes. So actually been a pretty good race. I mean, I wouldn't complain about it. 5 cautions and 77 laps. That's not too bad.
Not too bad at all. These guys have been able to try to spread it out as well. So we've had a couple of rounds of green flag stops, and I don't think we're done with that.
Nicholas Wing pretty much in danger right now, going a lap down. Leader coming up behind him, Christopher Heller. I don't think he'll hold up Christopher. He knows Christopher's pretty fast. You never want to really hold up the leader.
Right.
Just not good sportsmanship to do something like that, but
Yeah,
I
you'll
don't
see
think
he
he'll-
takes the bottom line here. He'll get out of the way.
yep. Well, we haven't seen Christopher Heller much up in the front all season long. And now here we are at Kansas, and boy, he is showing the way here and doing a really good job of it.
Yes, sir.
But he getting by him, Jacob Manning, Daniel Nanny, clearing Nicholas Wing.
Yeah, and Nicholas could cut these guys a break and go down to the bottom line right now, but he's electing to stay up top. Again, driver's priority. He doesn't have to get out of the way.
Right.
It's just, the courteous thing to do.
Exactly.
But, we'll see if anybody gets a little upset with him. And right now, we got a battle for the lead again.
Oh, man, Monty, he just keeps putting the pressure on, doesn't he?
He does. And Monty actually got by Christopher Heller for a second, but Heller did the crossover move and got back by him. Oh, we got cars going through the grass. Phil Bedford.
Oh, my.
Oh, he gets into it big time with Justin Benda. You should probably go back and take a look at that. No caution, though.
Take a look. Yeah, Benda's to his inside there.
How that didn't bring out a caution, I don't know, Rudy.
Oh, yeah, he come right up and, right into him. And then he gets tagged from behind, too. Oh, yeah, he crossed over in front of 3 cars right there. Wow. Must have come out just before. Well, he's coming into pit road.
Yeah,
Phil
he's going to
Bedford
have
is.
to use a reset here.
Back up front here, boy, I'll tell you what, these guys are making Christopher Heller earn this lead right now.
Yes, sir.
And here goes Monty looking again to the inside. He sees Jacob Manning in his rearview mirror, and he says, it's time to go, boys. And he's going to clear him. Look at that pass. What a muscle move. And Christopher's trying. Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, he's going to try. Jacob Manning was a little helpful there. Oh, man, Heller goes. Oh, he can't. No. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Are you kidding me right there?
Wow.
Holy smokes. And Manning
Manning's
says,
going to take care of it.
Yep.
Oh,
He says,
man.
you guys battle. I'm going to just take the lead here. Thank you very much.
Not yet. 3 wide for the lead at Kansas, Rudy.
Oh, this is insane racing up here right now. Manning, he cut off Monty Johnson right there, cuts in front of him.
These guys know we still have 50 left to go, right?
Right. Good night. Daniel Nanny's sitting there going, well, man, this is a pretty good show up front here. I'm glad I got the front row seat to it. Dang, could you imagine if that would have been 5 laps to go and them guys racing like that? Holy
They were wrecked.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
And this has let guys like William Barbagelata close the gap. He's reeling these guys in right now.
Oh, yeah.
And Skylar Carnes just a little bit behind him.
Yeah, this is pretty insane up here right now. The way these guys are racing.
Manning elects the bottom line, but Johnson gets in the wall.
Dang.
Johnson had the run. He would have got by him, except he touched the wall and lost all his momentum.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. These guys are so good out here, man. With a car that is so tight, just unbelievably tight. I don't know how they're driving it as tight as it is.
Very carefully.
Yep. Well, Sean Williams that stopped there earlier now finds himself back in ninth. And, well, he's got maybe a couple, 3 or 4 lap older tires, maybe 5. But he's still hanging on pretty good here. 9th place.
Yeah, I'm impressed. He's been able to stay in the top 10. We saw the guys earlier take 2 tires and just drop to the very end of the field. So, very impressive that he's been able to hang in there.
Well, we've seen how impressive Elliot Henderson was last week. And he finds himself back in 11th, right where he started. So he's not making much progress.
And right now, he's got Jake Miller getting ready to be breathing down his neck.
Yeah. Jake's coming back pretty good. Bentley Glazer right behind him. I think a lot of these guys are back here in the pack where it's really good racing.
Fight for the lead.
Oh, yeah, another fight for the lead. Jacob Manning. Heller does not want him to have it. Manning comes up in front of him, takes the lead. Heller going to do the crossover on him. He's been doing good at that crossover.
And he's going to bring Monty Johnson with him.
Yep. Monty says he thinks he's faster than Jacob Manning for sure. Oh, got a little tight there.
Wow. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, he got rear-ended. Oh, no. And he goes around.
Oh, man. Daniel Nanny. Oh, he tried to cut it up in front of them guys, and it just... Nanny had too much momentum right there. Ah, that's a shame. I hope they got reset.
Well, oh no, William Barbagelata come back across the track right in front of Tankersley. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, right here you can see Monty Johnson kind of backs out of it, and with Nanny having such a momentum run, he gets into the back of him. Oh my gosh. And Monty Johnson goes around, Daniel Nanny goes down, gets into William Barbagelata. Oh gosh, we got about 4 or 5 of them caught up into that.
Yes, sir.
Pretty crazy.
And right now, Barbagelata is driving around, hoping his engine doesn't blow before he gets back to pit road.
Yeah, no kidding, man. He's got to come in and get that looked at immediately. That thing is really smoking bad.
Oh, and Clayton White spins out coming to pit road.
Whoa. Barbagelata locked it down as well. Him and Peter Acumano. Golly, man. Well, I hope his engine's going to make it.
Looks like he should be good.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, everybody's on pit road. Let's see who's going to be the first one off of pit road.
Looks like that's going to go to Christopher Heller.
Yep, Christopher Heller takes over. Very good. Well, I think it's time we get Christopher up here and talk to him. What do you think?
Sure. And Rudy, just a note as we do, Sean Williams came out of pit road 5th after his 4-tire stop.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Here you go. You can talk to Christopher.
All right.
You got him?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, sorry. I had a little bit of a mess up there, Rudy. This is Dwayne Nabooth. You got a copy?
I gotcha.
Well, that was a close race off pit road there, but you maintain the lead. Can you keep it in front of these guys?
I sure hope so. I was fighting for my life there on that last run.
Yes, sir. And right now you've got 2 of the guys behind you that have been one of the fastest cars out here tonight, Skylar Carnes and Jacob Manning. What do you got to do to try to keep these guys behind you?
I guess try to keep my car on that high side and not let them get above me, I guess. That's my plan.
Well, we've seen some good racing out there. Looked like you guys were 3 wide for the lead for a second, so you got through it, though. Good luck, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end.
Yes, thank you.
All right, very good. So Jacob Manning 2nd, Skylar Carnes 3rd, Nicholas Martin 4th, Sean Williams 5th, Brandon Barkowski 6th, Elliot Henderson 7th, Jake Miller up to 8th place. He's coming, Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
Bentley Glazer 9th, and Monty Johnson back in 10th. sure Monty probably had to use a reset. Yeah, he did. That's good. I'm glad he had one. He's been fast here tonight, man. I'm telling you, been really fast.
Yes, sir.
Well, so far, Christopher Heller has led the most laps of anybody. But let's take a look at the cautions here. It's caution number 6, and we got 42 to go. Lights are out. We're going green next time.
Yes, sir. And this caution is a big break for some of these guys who are gambling on the fuel mileage.
Yeah.
Some of these guys were still going to have to come in one more time at this, so at this point, everybody can make it with one more stop.
Well, bad news for Phil Bedford. He is back in the pack, 1 lap down now. So he's had to use his reset. So he's got some digging to do here to get back on the lead lap. Try to maintain that. He is 4th in the points, only 13 points out of it. So he's really hoping for a quick caution here to get back on the lead lap.
Yes, he is. And Christopher Heller has decided to use the outside line for this restart.
All right, here we go, folks. Pace car again makes that hard left turn. Christopher Heller getting ready on the loud pedal.
Green, green, green.
Green flags back in the air here at Kansas tonight for the Renegade Racing League.
Jacob Manning taking it all the way down to the grass, trying to get a run, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Nope. And boy, Skylar Carnes, his teammate, right behind him. How about Barkowski? Look at this, man. We didn't think that we'd see him back up in the front again.
No, sir. And here he is now fighting Sean Williams for 5th.
And Sean still got that damage on his car, so he has not used his reset yet.
No, and now he's stuck on the bottom line.
I can't get back to the high side to ride this out. Maybe
it's just the opposite of the old Bristol. Remember in Bristol, it used to be the guy on the outside line was the guy hung out to dry, and here at Kansas, it's just the opposite. You get on that inside line, and you're going backwards.
He's going backwards, man. He won't come up in front of Monty Johnson there, so Monty's going to pass him. So back up front, Christopher Heller getting away from Jacob Manning. About 3.5 tenths back to Jacob.
Yes, sir. And this is really the first time we've seen the leader pull away from the group today. So it's going to be interesting to see if Heller can extend this lead.
Yeah, with the clean air on that car, I'm really thinking clean air is going to be a king here tonight with these cars. Because even though they're all riding on the high side like that, and him having clean air, he should be able to keep the throttle down just a little longer than people behind him, in that dirty air. Good job. Let's ride along here with, actually, you know what? Do a little crank it up. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do the crank it up here, guys.
Yep.
All right, we're back. Christopher Heller still hanging on to the lead, but boy, he's got company there, Dwayne.
Yeah, Manning not ready to give it up yet.
Good night.
And right
Oh.
now, Skyler is having some connection issues as he was blinking
Yeah.
out.
Markowski and Elliott Henderson. Jake Miller finds himself back up into 6th. This is good news after that pit road penalty and being a lap down, getting his lap back. Then he actually was involved in a fender bender, but he got that fixed up. He's back up into 6th place, so good job for him.
Yes, sir. And all of these guys out here right now, from 3rd on back, are hoping that this stays green the rest of the way,
Yeah.
so that they can make up their track position on pit strategy. Because right now, if they have a caution, it's going to be, it's going to be really hard to pass.
Nicholas Martin up to 9th place after starting 13th. Good job. I'm impressed with Justin Benda tonight, man. He has really been on it tonight. This is good news for Justin.
Yeah, this is what you need. Just come out, try to have a clean race, and try to stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Like, he's 20th in the points, and I'm not too positive whether did he miss a race this season, or am I thinking something different? But anyhow, to take at what he learned this season. Now, we did hear that next season they're going to the Cup cars. I did hear that. So, but that'll be in a few weeks yet. We still got one more race to go in 2 weeks. We'll be back here with them with their season finale at Phoenix. So mark that on your calendar, folks. But next week, we'll be back with the pit stall for their season finale at Talladega. So that'll be really fun. And boy, those guys are really pumped up for that. Christopher Heller getting away from Jacob Manning just by about 1/10 and a half. And Jacob's got his teammate right behind him there, Skylar Carn. I'm kind of curious what Daniel Nanny's got up his sleeve, because he was involved in that fender bender. It looks like he didn't use his setup or his reset, excuse me. And he is way back in 16th, not up to speed here. Just not up to speed. Samuel Hoff, Clayton White, these guys all battling 4 positions back here. Clayton White, Peter Accumano, and Ron Holmes going at it. I'm sorry, Ron Holmes not in there. He's behind them. Sorry, my bad.
All right. Still a 4-car battle, and they've been side by side for a couple laps now.
Phil Bedford right behind Justin Benda. Benda in 9th, but Phil Bedford finds himself in 21st. Not going to be a good night for Phil if this does stay green.
Sir Jacob Manning just went for the lead, and he's not giving up yet. He's on that inside line, but Skylar Carn going to make him pay for it.
Yeah, he's got it. Skylar goes by. Jacob goes back to 3rd. Wow. He tried. he had his nose in under him. Actually, I think Skylar might be just a tick faster than Jacob Manning, so maybe it was best that he let Skylar get by, and maybe he can make something happen here getting by Christopher Heller. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot change up here right now till they get through their last pit stop, which should be coming up here probably in about the next 5 to 7 laps, thereabouts.
Yeah, about 5 to 10 laps.
Yep. They'll be making their final pit stop, so. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So they got, and whether you want to plan for 3 green, white checkers, a lot of people don't. And at this point in the race, I don't think I would. Ooh, Skylar just gave Christopher a little shot there. A little bump. Come on, let's go. Well, it's so hard to pass. The only way he's going to What he's going to have to do is try to get his nose on the outside of Christopher Heller, maybe. And maybe he could make something happen if he could get his nose out there.
Guys have elected to short pit, Rudy. Rolling the dice. Brandon Barkuski, Jake Miller, Elliot Henderson, and Kyle Hall all on pit road for their final stop.
Oh, that just made the cheese awful binding, didn't it?
Yes, it did. That forced these guys' hand. Heller and Carnes are going to have to come in here soon.
And they're coming in. They're coming in. Manning and a whole 9 yards coming in here. That was a good call for them guys to do that because that really forced their hand, like you said.
Yeah, they did not want to stay out.
Well, Sean Williams did collect that bonus point, much needed to try to get ahead of them, but we'll see him coming to pit road here probably right directly. Him and Justin Benda, Ray Polking, Matt Daniels. And here comes Sean. He's coming in. Justin Benda going to stay out. He wants to lead a lap, get a bonus point. Ray Polking.
It's going to be interesting to see where Jake Miller comes out of all of this, as he was the first one off pit road and one of the first drivers to pit.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be right behind Christopher Heller.
Actually, Rudy, he's coming up on him now. He might pass him.
Yeah, he might. Oh, they're coming up on a lot of lap traffic. Oh, look out. Oh, my gosh. This is getting exciting now.
Heller and Jacob Manning.
Yep.
Look out. Coming through.
Yep. Beep, beep. Oh, that's right. These don't have horns on them, do they?
So Jake Miller definitely benefits from pitting early. One lap early puts him from 10th all the way up to 3rd place.
Yes, sir. All right, they're coming up on Clayton. White will be... Those guys are going to have... Okay, they're on pit road. Justin Benda is going to get passed. So that just put Jacob Manning and all these guys back on the lead lap when Justin Benda hits, which he should pit any time now. It's hurting him the longer he stays out here.
Yes, it is. He's hoping for a caution, and if he gets one now, that's going to change everything because right now we only have 4 cars on the lead lap.
Well, as long as he's not part of the caution.
Right?
Everybody's going by him. He's giving them the high line, which is good, but holy smokes, man. That makes the car awful difficult to drive. He's losing a lot of time down there.
I don't know. He can't make it on fuel.
No.
That would put him well over 30 laps. There's no way.
44 laps. There's no way he can do that.
So I don't know why he's electing to stay out right now. He's just hurting himself.
Yep. Well, Jacob Manning is the next one. He is in second right now, back on the lead lap, but he is, almost a full lap behind the leader. And Benda again electing to stay out. I don't know what his strategy is here.
Don't know.
Unless he's hoping for a caution. That's the only thing he could be doing, just hoping for a caution.
Yeah, because and even that's not going to help him. These guys were just on pit road.
Yeah.
He's doing 33.8. Jacob Manning came across the line 31.7. So he's running 2 seconds slower than the leader, the second place right now. So the longer he stays out here, the further behind. He may find himself a couple laps down even just by staying out this long.
Well, only he knows what he's doing.
Right.
We don't know. Yeah, because if a caution did come out, you can bet these guys up front here are not going to pit, not with 17 to go. Well, I don't know. They might. They might. Kind of hard to say, depending on how much further they go here. Manning, Christopher Heller, Jake Miller.
Yeah, because right now they only have 7 laps on their tires, so...
Right. Oh, Benda's on pit road. He's on pit road.
Yeah, we'll see how this works out for him. Not too well, I would imagine.
He might stay on the lead lap, but it ain't going to be, he's going to be way back. I mean, way back. Right. So Manning back into the lead. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed the race here tonight. If you do, give us a thumbs up on the video. That helps out the league. And subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV. That helps out the channel. We do appreciate that. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers so we can have another big money race. But we've been really kind of just like, it's been kind of leveling off at about 82 or 8,300. So we need to get that up there, folks. So get your friends and neighbors and cats and dogs, your snake, your pet spider. Get everybody in there to subscribe to MaxSpeedTV. And kind of help us get up there so we can give a big money race, and it would not only be to the drivers but also to our faithful chatters and people that are hanging out and chat all the time, our viewers. So we'll be giving money away to them too. So help us out, get to that 10,000 mark. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. I'm kind of thinking, I don't think there's anything anybody's going to be able to do with, wow, we got a battle back here. Look at this, 4th, 5th, 6th. These guys right on top of each other.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, Elliott Henderson finally coming alive. Oh, and a crossover by Barkowski. Wow, Henderson tried, man. He drove it in there deep.
Yes. And now he's paying the price for getting on that bottom line. Goes all the way back in the 7th.
Yeah, good job by Barkowski there, passing him. Monty Johnson back here, he was a factor pretty much the whole first half of the race, and now he finds himself kind of locked in back here in 5th. Bentley Glazer up to 6th. I don't think he's done yet. I think he'll be looking to maybe pick up another position or maybe 2 before this is over. Hard to say.
Yeah, and the only guy out here right now who doesn't want to see a caution is Jacob Manning. He's got almost second lead over Christopher Heller, 2.5 seconds over 3rd place. He's got it made right now if this thing stays green.
Yep, definitely. Yep, 3/4 of a second lead, 0.8 of a second. He's definitely pulling away from Christopher Heller. Well, I think Christopher Heller's going to come out of here with the most laps led. He's got 57 laps led. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
He will have the most laps led. So that was some really good green flag racing for Christopher Heller. And he started 5th and kind of fell back a little ways at first. And then, boy, he really put the hammer down and made some good pit strategy calls. Got himself back up into the lead and actually won off of pit road there on that last pit stop. So good job. Jacob Manning takes over the lead. And if he takes over the lead, he probably is going to take over the point lead. I'm going to say if he wins this here tonight.
It's going to be close, but yes, sir. I mean, Jake Miller right now is in 3rd, so he's not going to gain an awful lot, but it's definitely going to be enough to put him in 1st.
Well, 2 more guys out of the race, Lee Tankersley and William Barbagelata. Now, Barbagelata was one that, if you remember, was him and Lee Tankersley and Sean Williams were tied for 6th. So with them 2 out, that's pretty much safe that Sean Williams, he may even pick up 1 position, maybe. I'm looking at it here. I guess it depends on where Phil Bedford is. Bedford's back in 19th. That's 9 positions behind. No. Well, he might. It might be kind of close.
Well, he was
we got a couple off the track. Whoa! I seen it there. It was Phil Bedford, if I can find him. There he is. Him and I believe that was Clayton White got together.
Yes,
Clayton's
sir.
just gonna. I think he's just gonna park it for the night. I don't think he's gonna do anything right now. He just kept it from going, getting a caution. So, wow. 7 to go. That was kind of a shame there. Him and Phil Bedford had contact, got together. Phil Bedford was able to continue on, but Clayton White looks like he took it to pit road.
Yes, sir.
Christopher Heller now 1.6 seconds behind. And are we going to have a battle here? Monty Johnson, William Barkowski, or Brandon Barkowski. I'm sorry, did I say William? Sorry. These two battling it out really hard here for 4th place.
Yes, sir.
And Bentley
It is
Glazer.
a 4-way battle for this position.
Yeah. Oh, Monty Johnson got pretty tight right there in the corner. I don't know if Bentley Glazer is going to be able to do anything with them guys on that low line.
No, you just can't get the run off the corner.
Oh,
Monty Johnson in a wall.
Whoa, good save there by Skylar Carnes.
Yes, sir, but that damage is going to hurt his performance.
Oh, man. He's trying to block Bentley Glazer there. Well, cost Bentley Glazer a position because Elliot Henderson got by. So Glazer goes back to 8th place now. Wow, that was a close call right there.
Yes, it was. These guys tried to bring out a caution.
Boy, that would have changed the whole race, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Wow. All right, Jacob Manning now 2 seconds ahead of Christopher Heller. And I don't think Jake Miller's got anything for a leader. But look at this. Clayton White did use his reset. He's back out on the track, but he is 5 laps down, folks. You imagine he saved that reset all that time.
That's great. That's amazing.
Yeah. He had a lot of damage. Boy, and he's putting the chrome horn there to Jake Miller. He wants by in the worst kind of way. He's got much fresher tires.
And if I'm Miller, I just let him go. Why am I even messing around with a lap guy?
Yeah, I would too. I think I'd just say, hey, here, just get by me, you know, before he winds up wrecking him or something.
Oh, gave him a shot there.
Yeah, I know it. Why is he doing this? Wow. Don't mess with them top 3 right there.
Well, I don't know.
There he goes to the bottom. Looks like Jake is going to stay high and let him have the bottom and get by him. I wouldn't battle with him at all. I'd just say, go, get by me, because obviously he's faster with those fresh tires, but he's not making good corners here. He should have already cleared Jake Miller easily. All right, Jacob Manning coming to get the white flag, this time by 2-second lead over Christopher Heller. White flag in the air, folks. 1 more to go. No overtime tonight.
Yes, sir.
Well, they should put him back in the point lead easily with 1 race to go at Phoenix, and Jacob Manning already celebrating, wiggling that car around. You better be careful doing that, Jacob. That car could snap on you.
That way.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it would be horrible to lose it that way. Oh, my gosh. And crossing the line first is Jacob Manning. Congratulations to him. We'll get him up here in just a minute, folks. Stay with us. All right, we caught up with our winner, Jacob Manning. Congratulations, Jacob. Way to win it here, man. With one race to go, it's probably going to put you right back in the points lead. Burn them babies to the ground. I'm telling you. Good job out there. Congratulations.
Thank you. That was a hell of a race there.
Well, you got by Christopher Heller with a great pit stop there and wound up taking the lead, and you never looked back after that. I mean, you were really putting the hammer down. You pulled away by 2 seconds over Christopher Heller, so that was pretty amazing. That how you could do that. But well, tell me about some of the important parts of the race, because man, you struggled for a long time trying to get by everybody up there.
Well, I mean, it's just Kansas being Kansas. It's a highline track. It's so hard to pass. You can't really do anything if you're faster than someone. You either put them in the wall or you just got to stay there behind them and hope they make a mistake. That's what I was doing the majority of the race.
Right. Well, heck of a job, man. Well, now, what's your thoughts on Phoenix in 2 weeks for the season finale?
Phoenix is a good track for me. It's never been a bad track for me. So as long as I can just trail break in and control the center, I think I should be pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you what, one heck of a race you did tonight. I don't think you led to most laps. I think Christopher Heller walked away with that, but a good points night for you. He robbed some points out of you guys. You know that. He robbed some points away from you guys.
He was putting up a good fight.
Yep. Well, the rumor has it that you guys next season will be going to the Cup cars. So how you feel about that?
Yeah, that's what I've been told so far. Not good at all. I don't like the Cup cars. I think it's more Talladega, every track you go to. So I don't like it just because of that. But I think after those first 10, 15 laps, it'll start to fan out and get better.
Well, what are you going to do with all the money you get when you win the championship here this season?
Well, it's not locked in yet. It's definitely the plan, though. I'm not even sure yet. Might have to take the parents out to dinner.
Oh,
Just
is
like
there
the
money?
All-Star
I was joking. I didn't know there was money involved.
There's a little bit.
Is there? Okay, good. Well, good. Well, congratulations, Jacob. Who you got to thank for this victory here tonight?
I just gotta thank God for that one. He was there with me the whole night. He just kept me calm, kept me cool and collected, and I was able to just hold my line. Never really get into the wall until the end there. I don't know if it was on stream, but it was definitely pretty cool. Don, Deborah, for watching this. If they are watching this, I would assume they are. Mom, Dad, everyone who supports me. It's pretty cool to come out here and do this almost every Saturday.
Well, yeah, your dad's in there. He says, that's my boy. Bring it home. So you did a good job out there today. Man, that was really impressive, that run you had, just pulling away from Christopher Heller like that. How much did clean air affect these cars? I got to ask you before I let you
go. Surprisingly, I don't think it affected it that much. I felt like I was able to always pull up to someone. It was just, since it's a highline track, you can't really pass that good. So you had to just kind of stay there behind them. But it was pretty good tonight.
Very good. All right. Well, we'll see you back in 2 weeks at Phoenix, and wish you the best luck in the season. Congratulations for tonight again.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right. You got second there?
Yes, sir. Caught up to Christopher Heller. Christopher, man, you had the car for the majority of the race there, leading the most laps. Looks like you came off pit road second there at the end, but great comeback. You started fifth, stayed up there all night. Talk about your racing a little bit.
I think what helped me out, to get the lead, honestly, was when I pitted a little early and shortcutted them. That's how I ended up with the lead. And having the lead it's hard to pass here, which is why I felt like I was able to hold the lead as long as I could. But I knew Manning was probably going to be the guy to beat, and he was definitely the fastest car on the track tonight.
Well, you definitely gave him a run for his money there.
Yeah, I did everything I could. It's just when I tried John forcing it out of the pits there on the final pit stop, and I just spun my tires and about wrecked.
Yeah, well, we always say usually these races are won or lost on pit road. Sounds like it bit you tonight, but How you guys feeling headed into Phoenix in 2 weeks?
I feel good. I like that racetrack. I just want to say Jacob Manning's now beat me twice off of pit road because he's had that first pit stall. So it's that is a little heartbreaking, but he's the man. So
Right? It definitely a lot of good racing off of pit road this year, especially. We've seen several of your races won on pit road strategy, so looks like that's what it come down to again tonight. But who do you got to thank for second place?
I gotta thank my teammates: Phil Bedford, Nicholas Martin, Cole Bradley wasn't able to make it tonight, unfortunately. I gotta thank Mom, Dad, my friends. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll let you get out of here and celebrate there, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you.
A little
Rudy.
tip to you there, Christopher. You got to get
yeah?
that first. You got to get that first pit stall next time.
I know it. He keeps beating my butt out of the pits. And I came in first both times.
I know it.
He's the
All
man.
right, we caught up with third place, Jake Miller. Jake, just wasn't in the cards for you to put it in victory lane tonight, but a good finish here, third place. You're probably gonna hold on to second place in the points, I would say. I think Jacob probably gonna you two battle in there back and forth, in the points. But tell me about your race, Jake.
I thought my race was over when I had that penalty in pit road, and I am beyond amazed that I ended up in third spot tonight.
Yeah. I'll bet. Yeah, you got a lap down. You made that back up and then some. So, man, you did an amazing job right there. I got to say, man, that was pretty amazing. That was,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't have Jacob Manning speed, but I had some good speed.
Right. Well, I think you did really good. I mean, for as much as you were down and everything, pretty cool to see you at least bounce back all the way back to third. That was pretty good. Well, you guys go to Phoenix in 2 weeks for the season finale, and with you and Jacob battling so hard like this, what's your thoughts on Phoenix in 2 weeks? You think you can beat them?
I don't know if I'll be able to beat them, but I'm gonna do the same thing I did for Iowa and Richmond, where I turn 1,000 laps because I love short tracks.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be. I don't know. Are you running the old Phoenix or the new Phoenix there?
I think we're running the new Phoenix with the dog leg.
Oh, cool. Well, that should be pretty good racing then. You like that track? You like that track? Well, you like the short track, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely a short track person. I don't like all these cookie cutters and super speedways.
Well, we were talking about the rumor there of going to the Cup cars next season. Tell me your thoughts on that.
I'm actually getting shoulder surgery in season 3, so I will not be participating.
Oh, that's not good. Well, we had a guy the other night in the race that had a broken wrist and drove one-handed the whole race and finished in the top 5.
I think I don't think I would be competitive in this league with one arm.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, congratulations anyhow. Hopefully you win the championship so you can carry that through your surgery and knowing that you won the championship, and maybe that'll kind of give you a little bit of an entice to heal up better and come back and try to win up another one,
Yeah, it's going to be a really good battle at Phoenix, and I'm proud that this season turned out this way. And I love battling against Jacob. He's kind of turned into my best friend in here, so it's good that I can battle with someone who actually races me clean.
Very good. All right, Jake. Well, congratulations on your third place. Who you got to thank for it?
I'm going to thank my girlfriend, Olivia, for not ripping the wheel off of the stand because I make her sit here and watch me race every Saturday.
Okay. Anybody else?
And Uncle Ron, if he's still in here. I don't know if he is, but.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll catch you next time in 2 weeks. So until then, take it easy. I wish you the best of luck in your surgery. Hopefully everything goes good for you and you come back maybe after next season and go out here and you're going to have to do a little practice and probably to get back into shape, right?
Yep.
All right, buddy. We'll catch you next time then. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, let's run down through the final results here. I'm not sure if I see here. Ah, there is Jacob. He's sitting on victory lane. All right, very good. That's good. All right, let's run down through the results. Jacob Manny coming home with the win. Christopher Heller in second. Jake Miller will finish third. Brandon Barkowski fourth. Monty Johnson, man, he had a fast card tonight. He winds up finishing fifth. Skylar Carnes led quite a few laps here earlier, but a lot of good battling up in the front. He finishes sixth. Elliot Henderson seventh. Sean Williams eighth. Bentley Glazer ninth. And Nicholas Martin 10th. Dwayne?
Justin Benda is going to bring it home 11th. Daniel Nanny 12th. Matt Daniels 13th. Ray Polking 14th. Nathan Nixon finishes 15th. Peter Acamano 16th. Kyle Hall 17th. Ron Holmes 18th. 19th is going to go to Phil Bedford. And Nicholas Wing is going to round out the top 20. Samuel Hoff finishes 21st. Clayton White 22nd. 23rd goes to Lee Tankersley. William Barbagelata finishes 24th. 25th goes to Brandon Dennis. And rounding out the field in 26th, Wesley Johnson.
All right, very good. Well, folks, thank you all for joining us tonight. We do appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.